is essential that we keep it real and call it what it is when it is. Exodus chapter 1, verse 15 through 20 will be our reading. I suggest you look at the entirety of the first chapter in your study time. Let me read after chapter 1, verse 15. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, which the name of one is Shipporah, and the other name of the other is Puah. And he said, when you do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then you shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. But the midwives feared God, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. And the king of Egypt called for the midwives and said unto them, why have ye done this thing, and have saved the men children alive? Verse 19 says, and the midwives said unto Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women, for they are lively and are delivered ere the midwives come in unto them. Therefore God dwelt well with the midwives, and the people multiplied and waxed very mighty. For a few minutes, I want to talk about they not like us. In verse 19 is the hinge to the whole text. In verse 19, it says that, and the midwives said to Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women, let the church say Hebrew. The Hebrew women are not like the Egyptian women. He says, for they are lively. And they are delivered before the midwives come in. What it says in verse 19, Sister Inez, if I keep it 100, it said the Hebrew women are quite different from the Egyptian women. It says, Brother Charles, that not only are they different, but their bodies are different. In other words, the work that Pharaoh had put on them causes them to work with strength and with power. I thought about this thing, Brother Eric, when I was looking at it, and I said, Lord, I got so much information that I can't preach it all. But for a few minutes, if you would walk with me around the text, we can somehow get to verse 15 in the end. But when we see the text says it opens up in the first chapter, Norvell. It opens up and tells us about all the names of the people that were in Egypt. The Bible declares in chapter 1 that 70 souls came from Israel into Egypt. And when they came into Egypt, yes, Lord, I know it. When they came into Egypt, it was 71 people then. They came to Egypt because there was a famine in the land. And when they show up in Egypt, Pharaoh was glad that Joseph was in the house. Sister O'Neill, somebody might not know who Joseph is. Joseph is the son of Jacob. Joseph is the brother who had the colorful coat and told his brothers that one day you're going to bow down to me. They couldn't handle it. They sold him into slavery to Potiphar's house. While he's staying at Potiphar's house, preach the text, Fleming. While he's staying at Potiphar's house, Potiphar's wife had a desperate housewife move. Yes, she did. She tried to holler at Joseph. Joseph said, no, your husband has gave me everything but a few things. And I'm going to leave them things alone. Oh, sometimes you got to keep it 100, even on Sunday morning, amen. Because not only did, and Potiphar put him in jail. Put him in jail, and there comes a baker and a butler showing up in there, trying to fit in, but understanding that they hadn't done nothing wrong. And couldn't understand, Brother Eric, why they were in the jailhouse. But guess who's in the jailhouse? That brother named Joseph. Joseph said, well, I can interpret dreams through the God that I serve. They end up telling Joseph the dream. Joseph told one of them, hey, you be all right. You're going to get released in a few days. But the other one, his dream came into a nightmare. He ended up dying. But finally, the thief that said, I'm going to remember you when I get back home. Sister O'Neill, he finally remembered when Pharaoh came out and said, I got a dream I really can't understand. They said, he said, I know a man down in the jailhouse. You got him on cell block 1. I did say they're not like us. And so what ends up happening is, what happens is Pharaoh called Joseph up to the palace. When he calls Joseph up to the palace, Joseph explains his dream and told Pharaoh, there going to come some lean years. But there are some plenty years right now. Pharaoh put Joseph in charge of the agriculture. Told Joseph, whatever you want. He was the second man in charge. Lo and behold, here we are. Joseph is dying. That's in verse 6. Joseph dies in verse 6. And then there comes that God is still faithful. Hello? I said he's faithful. Yes. Have you ever known God to take his time? But he's still faithful. He may not come when you want him to, but he's still faithful. All right. Ends up happening in verse 7 of chapter 1. We find the text opens up and it says, the children of Israel multiplied. Yeah. In other words, God's promise was to Abraham. Yeah. And after Abraham came Isaac. After Isaac came Jacob. Yeah. But God says, I'm still going to keep my promises. Yeah. Have you ever been in some situation that it seems like God ain't answered your prayer? But I want you to be encouraged today that not only is God faithful, but whatever he said is going to come to pass, it's going to come to pass. Now, I did say they not like us. And I got to keep it real. Pharaoh wants to use Hebrew midwives. Let the church say Hebrew. Then he wants the Hebrew midwives who are helping the Hebrew women have babies. Let the church say Hebrew. And he wants him to kill the little boys because they are, say the word, Hebrews. And so what it seems like is Pharaoh wants the people who are just like you and just like me to hurt, hurt their own people so that they can kill the next generation. Well, let's go ahead, Fleming, deal with the text. The text says it like this, if I could. If you look back at chapter 1, you'll find that Pharaoh is a new Pharaoh. It said a Pharaoh in verse 8. He says that Pharaoh is the new Pharaoh. And it said he knew not Joseph. How you gonna grow up in Egypt and not know who Joseph is? And sometimes ignorance produces fear. I'm in the text when he says it like this. He says that he was scared that the children of Israel, because they had grew so much in verse 7, would try to take over in verse 8. And I did say it's not like us. Some people want to be just like us. They don't like us. They really don't care for us, but they try to be like us. Kathy, me and the wife was talking just last night. They want to get skin color like our skin color. They want the, what you say it was, baby? Melatonin in their skin. And so they want to lay out in the sun so they can almost look like us. Not only are they not like us, though. Yeah, I know I'm right. They want to get injections in their lips so they can look just like our sisters. I ain't got to go nowhere, but I got to go here, Novell. Make your eyes big right quick. They want BBL so they can be shaped like us. But the fact of the matter, they are not like us. It's something about us. When I say us, I don't just mean black, I mean believers. I mean, if you believe in God and you trust God to do what God says he gonna do. It's something about how he does what he says he gonna do. Y'all don't understand me here. Me and Sister Flim understood, we had some conversation. Come to find out, Novell, that we people, we know how to take a look and make it right. We know how to take a chicken, Sister Novell, cut it up 3 different ways and make 3 different meals. We know how. That's why inflation and trouble really don't bother us, because we always been in a situation that seems that we gotta struggle and strive. But God is still faithful, even in the midst. Novell, I know you don't know nothing about this, but Novell, I heard food stamps have went up. Y'all catch that in a minute. I mean, somebody know. Yeah, it's went up. But I just want to let you know, God is faithful. But then all the time. But then it shows that not only is he faithful, but here's what Pharaoh does. Pharaoh said, we got to do something. Because I said he didn't know Joseph. Let church say ignorant. Ignorant ain't a bad word. It just means you don't know. It's all right to be ignorant, but you need to learn something on the way to intelligence. That's an eye for you. But then when we think about it, he was ignorant about who Joseph was. He was ignorant about what the children of Israel had did for Egypt. Had it not been for Joseph, Egypt would have died too. Had it not been for Joseph telling Pharaoh what's going to happen, everybody, even in Egypt, would have been in trouble. Well, then what happened, Novell, is when you get ignorance, produces fear. What he does is he talks to his people and say, hey, the people growing so big, we got to do something. Now that's prejudice. I know y'all know nobody that's prejudice, but prejudice comes from the word prejudge. Prejudging don't just happen from one side, but we ourselves, us who look like us, us who celebrate Juneteenth, still got some prejudice in us. Yeah. It ain't just Karen, it's Keisha too. I'm just trying to keep it 100. Because what ends up happening is we only think Karen is prejudice. But some of us is prejudice. Since I'm talking about they not like us, some folk had black attorneys, but decided I'm going to go with, I'll let y'all say it, and ends up they don't fight for you like us. They don't know what us been through, go through. But then what happened, Norvell, it says they put them in slavery in verse 10. Verse 11 opens up, they got a plot and a plan. The plot is, I'm going to put them in slavery. And when I put them in slavery, I know we walking slow, but we got to walk like this. Because see, I'm old, my knees hurt. I got to walk slow. I know you're sleepy, but it'll be all right. But look at the text. The text says, Norvell, in verse 11, that they were working them hard. Brother Turner, I can understand why is Pharaoh working them like this. But then, sister, they said they start building up cities for Pharaoh. Wait a minute. We saved Egypt. We saved America. Oh, y'all catch that? Yeah. We saved some of this stuff. It should not be the White House. It ought to be the. There we go. That's all I needed. Somebody to clap with me. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So when the stuff get built, it was us who was building it. It was us who was inventing it. But since our rights were owned by Joe Bob took the credit. They not like us. They couldn't understand how air conditioning could cool off. They not like us. No, verse 12 blows me away. Somebody got to look at that. Verse 12 opens up and says, but. Lord have mercy. It said, but. Can I stop right there? Every now and then in our lives, you got to be on the right side of the but. All right. Take your mind out the gutter. Take your mind out the gutter. Because sometimes but is the conjunction you need in your life. All right. I'm going through some stuff. All right. But I once was lost, but now I'm fine. I once was blind. In other words, sometimes when you're going through what you're going through, the buts are all right to be in your life. All right. Because in the midst of going through, woo, Lord have mercy. Norvell, what chapter 12, what verse 12 says? But the more they afflicted them, what? The more they multiplied and grew. Oh. And they okay. were grieved because of the children of Israel. Do you know some folk can't handle you when you grow? All right. But then it says, but they were working them hard. All right. Norvell, I knew your eyes were good. It's gonna get big when I say this him. Pharaoh had a plot. The plot was to work them so hard. All right. That when they got off work, Brother Bernie, they couldn't go home. All right. And procreate. All right. That's okay, Norvell? That's mighty good. That's mighty good. Okay. I just want I passed that test with my granddaughter. They said, hey, that's a good word, Papa. So they couldn't procreate. All right. But what was happening is he was working them, and the more they afflicted them, all right, the more they worked. All right. You wonder why our families used to be all right so numerous inside. All right. It's because our fathers and our mothers all right worked so hard. Yeah. But not only worked hard away from home, all right, but they worked hard when they got home. All right. Y'all got me? Yeah. All right. My daddy got 10 brothers and sisters. All right. And Norvell, I said, Lord, have mercy. Jesus. Granddad worked on the railroad. And Brother Turner, what happens is he was working hard all right at work. All right. And when he got home, all right, he still had work to be done. Yeah. And Pharaoh figured if I work them, they'll go to sleep. And he said they were grieved because they were growing. All right. You ever seen anybody that's just mad at you because you are growing? All right. Y'all looking at me like it's funny. You ever been somewhere where your check stub is bigger than his check stub? All right. He finds out about it. All right. And he ticked off. All right. That's a good word. All right. Ticked off. Well, the reason why he's ticked off, you ain't did nothing against him. All right. But because you making more money. Mm-hmm. Verse 14, Novell, and that's the last time I'm gonna ask you to read. And they made their lives bitter. With hard money. In order and in grief. Okay. And all manner of service in the field. All the service wherein they made them serve was with rigor. All right. Verse 14 says that Pharaoh put people over, Brother Andrew, to work them so hard. And he says he worked them hard and hard and hard. He worked them like animals in the field. He made them do bricks with straw, and he made them work so bad that he wanted to make their lives bitter. Yeah. Can I help somebody? The meat that our ancestors was getting was not prime beef. All right. They gave us the leftover. Yeah. Am I right, Sister O'Neill? They gave us, the bone that run up the back of the cow. Yeah. Okay. That's oxtail. But they gave it to us not because they wanted to give it to us. All right. They thought it was no good. All right. You know chitlins? Yeah. I know some of y'all don't eat them. But it's all right. But they gave our ancestors stuff that they didn't want until they found out that they'll pay a lot of money. They'll pay a lot of money for it. And so what they do, and what they do is they found out that the more they did to us, the better God kept blessing. All right. And that's good news. Yeah. Because sometimes we go through some stuff and God likes to show out. All right. He takes what you was given to me for evil. All right. Joseph even said that, didn't he? Yeah. You did it for evil. All right. But God did it for good. Yeah. Man, Sister Flynn was rapping even some more, Novell. I'm glad we weren't rapping nothing crazy because she would think I'm finna say something crazy. But Brother Lamont, we couldn't understand how black folk stayed so healthy, even in the midst of difficult situations. Yeah. Aren't you amazed on how healthy, how blessed? All right. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can make this plain. When inflation goes up on us, all right, we just squeeze a little tighter. All right. Do a little more. Yeah. When inflation goes up on, there you go. Thank you, Kathy. They might jump off a bill. They may decide I just can't live no more. But it's something about how God does us that we know that He is God. And He is God all by Himself. And because He is God, I can stand flat-footed on His promise. He may not come when I want Him. I might not get T-bone steak, but I can learn how to deal with a fried bologna sandwich in the end. Oh yeah, I like them bologna sandwiches where you put it in the skillet and the outside sticks to the pan, but the middle pops up. It's something about how God just lets me keep on keeping on, because they are not like us. We ain't got to have filet mignon, but the God we serve tells us we can have the desires of our heart. It ain't that I grew up on steak, baked potato. But I know my God is able to do above and beyond anything we could ever hope or imagine. But then not only that, we find, look at verse 15. And the king of Egypt, when his plot didn't work, when his plan backfired, when all his stuff messed up, he says, I got another plan. Look at verse 15. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, which names Shiphrah and Puah. So what does happen is, Pharaoh, Brother Charles, can't kill him himself. All right. He's trying to slow him down, but he can't do nothing. So what he does is he goes to Hebrew midwives. Yeah. Now we know what midwives do. So the midwife does the job that the doctors. We made it when we had no doctors over here. All right. They would show up at the house and help along the women who were giving birth. Ooh, I'm trying to keep it clean because Norvell be looking crazy at me, y'all. And then what happens is, Brother Turner, he wants to talk privately. This happening in 2026. All right. The stuff they try to work us out of. All right. Now they trying to. Sister Michelle, you know I'm telling the truth. That is backroom planning for public people. And so what they do is they want to talk to the Hebrew midwife. Why they ain't gonna talk to the Egyptian? The reason they did is because I want to get somebody in the inside. And some of us people, they working with the other people. And when they work with the other people, watch what happens. The other people who are not getting their hands dirty. Just do this. And what happens is they would have did it themselves, but they too scared. They too unable because God is faithful. All right, watch the text. Look what it said. And verse 16 says, and when you do the office of the midwife to the Hebrew women, see them up on the stools. If it be a son, then ye shall kill him. All right. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. All right. Brother Andrew, watch this. Pharaoh smooth. He wants to kill the boys. All right. He's trying to kill the boys. Somebody said, why is he trying to kill the boys? And this is so that he could weaken the bloodline. All right. Because if I kill all the boys, all right, all the Hebrew boys, yeah, then the Hebrew women are going to start flotating, all right, to the other men. All right. Okay. Here it is. I need to kill the boys so that the generation will die. Come 2026, I need to imprison, all right, the boys, yeah, so that the black sisters, all right, won't have a good crop, all right, to pick from. All right. You wonder why brothers are dying? All right. He using black boys, all right, to kill black boys. Then he using people in blue suits, all right, to kill black boys. All right. And then when they can't kill them, Brother Jackson, they let them go to the jailhouse. All right. They let them go to the jailhouse because then they can work them for free. All right. And while they end up working, It's some boys that went to jail, boys. Amen. Norvell gave me the look, y'all. And so you don't have nothing to pick from. All right. Yeah. Amen. But the midwives, verse 17, feared God and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. So here it is. I'm through. I got 3 verses. I'm out of y'all hair. What he does, Brother Andrew, is he wants to kill the boy. And he goes and thinks he got his plot made out. I'm going to let the Hebrew midwives, who are helping the Hebrew women, have the baby. Now, Novell, I know some sisters. I know some sisters. They don't play about their kid. But watch how the enemy works. The enemy wants to use folk who are there to help you, hurt you. I know I'm right about it. He wants to use Hebrew midwives who are so supposed to be assisting Hebrew women with the childbirth. It ain't much you can do when you are giving birth to protect your child. All right. I know I'm right about it. And they decided, we ain't gonna do what the king said. We're gonna do what God says to do. And sometimes you got to make more decisions, even though you talking to the king. All right. Now, Novell, we do know what happens if the king don't like what you're doing. All right. The king has the ability, all right, to kill you. All right. But when Pharaoh came back to him, he is dismayed. Look what he says. And the king of, in verse 18, and the king of Egypt called for the midwives and said unto them, why have ye done this thing? And saved the children alive. He wants to kill the Hebrew, but they not like us. Where is that at, Fleming? That's right there in verse 19. You see what it says? And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women. Yeah. They are saying these women are not like Egyptian women. Y'all know God has a funny way of doing his thing. All right. Yeah. Go. He has a funny way of doing his thing. God allowed them to go through the persecution of being slaves to help them later on in life. All right. The reason why I say that is because while they were in the field, they worked. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with being in the field. All right. Ask Ruth. All right. Ruth went to the field. All right. And Boaz looked out there and said, whose damsel is this? Ain't nothing wrong with being in the field. All right. Because sometimes field work help you with other work. All right. That's why some pain that you go through helps you move forward. All right. Y'all know when I'm through. Y'all know when Pharaoh told them, I ain't gonna give you no straw to make no bricks. Yeah. He thought he was hurting them. All right. He was helping them. All right. Let me explain. Because they were so used to not having to go far for their straw. All right. The straw was right there. And what Pharaoh ended up doing is he was training them how to walk. Y'all ain't got me yet. They had to go walk yonder and get straw. Then bring straw back and then do the work. Pharaoh don't. Some of y'all ain't been to the army. I ain't either. But I know what basic training is all about. It ain't about getting you ready for the war. It's getting you ready for the activity. And so what ends up happening is when Pharaoh does that, he trains their body to walk. When it got time to leave Egypt, they were ready to leave Egypt because their muscles had got bigger. Their arms had got bigger. Their endurance had got better. So just because somebody got you going through something, baby, you got to find a way to say it's working for my good. Verse 20, it says, and therefore God dwelt well with the midwife, and the people multiplied and was waxed mighty. The people were still multiplied. Pharaoh is ticked off. His plot to work them to death did not work. His plot to have the Hebrew midwives to kill them did not work. And yet and still, they still multiply. And now watch this. I am through that. Sister O'Neill said, you said that 3 times now. But what ends up happening is when he couldn't get them to do it privately, he puts out a public law to say, since I can't do it privately, I'm going to do it publicly. What do you mean, Fleming? He put a law in place, Turner, that says if anybody have a boy child, throw the boys in the river. Drown them, Sister Michelle. That's what he said, drown the boys. And that's where we get a young man who was put in a basket, not in the Nile, but near the Nile. A boy, baby, who mother hid him for 3 months. That ain't the only boy baby that was taken care of. Eric, there's another boy baby who was supposed to be born. Wise man stopped by King Herod's house, said, we going to see the new king. Herod says, I got to find out who he is. I'm glad Herod went looking for him. Herod says, any baby born from 2 years down, y'all need to kill him. God told Joseph, get up in the middle of the night. Take that baby down to Egypt. Oh, it's good to know you can hide Jesus in Egypt. Why you say that, Fleming? Because they not like us. Egypt people is in the continent of Africa. And Africa, you can't hide a blue-eyed baby with pale skin in Egypt. He got to have some melatonin to his skin. He got to look like the people of Egypt. And I'm glad that he looked like the Bible declares. I know everybody want to paint a picture, but the Bible declares his hair is like wool. His voice is like many waters. That's right. His eyes are like burning. His feet are like burned bronze. I don't know if you know bronze, but can I help you? Bronze for the brothers who love sports. Bronze is the Heisman Trophy. If you take the Heisman Trophy, which is brown, bronze is brown. If you take the Heisman Trophy, stick it in a fire, what color is it going to come out to be? I just want you to know, if you don't know him, this ain't important. But if you know Jesus, in the pardons of your sin. You need to know he is like us. He is just like us. His voice is like James Earl Jones. His hair is like mine if I let it grow out. I'm through. But I want you to know there's a baby that was called out of Egypt. And his name is Jesus. Jesus lived for 33 and a half years. And he came to do the will of the Father. When he came to do the will of the Father, he went to the garden of Gethsemane. He prayed. And finally, he says, my betrayal is at hand. Brother Charles, he came out the garden. They came with men, staffs, swords, and lanterns. And he says, who do thou seekest? And they say, we seek Jesus of Nazareth. He says, I am he. Let these go free. See, some of us ain't going to do that. I'm going to get you up. Oh, yes. But here's Jesus says, I am he. Let these go free. They took Jesus that same night, took him to different kangaroo courts, and they said, I find no fault in it. But finally they said, crucify Jesus and give us Barabbas. Oh yeah. They said, give us Barabbas. And upon that, they took my Jesus and they nailed nails in his hand. And they nailed them to a cross. And they lifted up the cross and put the cross in a hole. While many people came to the cross, they wagged their heads and said, you saved many of us. Come down right now. We'll believe who you are. Sister Peggy, they didn't run down to the cross. But somebody says, at the cross, where I first saw the light, and the burdens of my heart rolled away. It was there by faith that I received my sight. And now I am happy all the day. If you just come to the cross and give Jesus your hand, give Jesus your heart, the preacher your hand, you can be just like Jesus. For the Bible declares we are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood. God chose you. I know you think, I chose him. But no. He chose us. You don't believe me? Look in John 15. He says, I chose you. You didn't choose me. But they took my Jesus from that cross, placed him in a borrowed tomb. And he stayed all day Friday, all night Saturday. But early on Sunday morning, he got up with all power in his hand. Novell, he like us. He came to show us that he would sacrifice his life so that we may have life more abundantly. Doors of the church are now open.